All right, people, as promised, I said that I was going to create a quick video to review some concepts concerning the test tomorrow. So here it is. I have 15 minutes, and hopefully you can spend 15 minutes of your life going through these problems with me. Okay, it says, in which choice do all the points lie on the same line? This concept is um, the concept of being linear, which means that in order to lie on the same line, you have to have the same slope. I should be writing while I'm talking, so that the whole time I'm writing is not quiet. So you have to have the same slope, which means the change in y, rate of change in y over the change in x. They have to be the same. So we can graph these points and see. So 0, -2, 0, -2 is right here. 1, -1, like you can get graph paper and graph them. 1, -1, 2, 2, 2, 2. Well, you can clearly see that's not linear. That's gone. 0, 0 right here. Maybe I'll pick another color. 0, 0 right here. 1, 1 right here. 2, 4 right here. Clearly that's gone too. And then 0, 0, 0, 0 right here, 1, 1 right here, 2, 8 right there. I mean, it's so obviously wrong. Oh my gosh. And so D has to be it, y'all. 0, 0. I'm just laughing how wrong this problem was. 0, 0, 1, 2, and then 2, 4, and then 3, 6. Okay, what do we notice about this? We notice that the change in y, the y's are changing by doing what? They're adding 2. So the y's are changed, the change in y is 2. And then the change in x, the x are adding 1 each time. So that's why it's linear, 2 over 1. Um, I should probably, I mean, I'll pick the purple line. Okay, so 0, 0, and then 1, 2. Sorry, one. I was about to rise over run. 1, 2, and then 2, 4, and then 3, 6. So you shouldn't miss this problem if you just do this. Oh gosh, that was funny. Okay, so x squared equals 121. How do you solve this? Well, to undo a square, we take the square root, right? So the thing is that we take a square root of a variable. The answer is positive and negative because a negative squared is a positive. So negative 11 squared is 121. And then 11 squared is 121. So when you take the absolute value of a variable, the answer is positive and negative because squaring a negative also gives you a positive. All right. Whatever this dinosaur name is believed to have become extinct approximately 1.38 times 10 8 years times 10 to the eighth power years ago, the whatever his name is, became extinct approximately 7.7 times 10 to the 7 years ago. How many years were there between the extinction, the extinction, all right, of these two dinosaur types? Well, between means that I'm subtracting. So this is here and this is here. So when you're subtracting, remember that the exponents have to be the same. Now you can, expand all these out and then subtract the numbers, but I'm not going to do that since they're already in scientific notation. So I know if this is a 7, if I'm going to add 1, I need to take 1. So this is 7 times 10 to the 7th power. I know in order to add 1, to keep this equivalent, I need to take 1. So this is zero point 0.7 times 10 to the 8th power. And now we just subtract 1.38 minus zero point 0.7. That gives me 18, 13. That gives me, I'm talking about y'all. Forget that. Jeez, I'm over here tripping. Okay, so that gives me 8. Goodness gracious. That gives me 13. That gives me 6. So 0.68, that's the times 10 to the 8th power. But this is not in scientific notation because the multiplier is less than 1. So I need to give 1. So I need to subtract 1. So it's 6.8 times 10 to the 7th power. Please remember that. If you're subtracting, hint, hint, you will see that. Okay, I think this was Jim Jim made, I made. Jim made soup which contains 75 total ounces of beans. The soup has two kinds of beans, black and red. There are 4 times as many ounces of black beans as red beans. How many ounces of red beans? When you have two unknowns, what do we have? A system of equation. So we have black beans and red beans. So I know black beans plus red beans gives me 75. And then I know there are 4 times as many black beans as red beans. So I know that 4 times as many black beans. So black beans is equal to 4R. And what kind of system where we use substitution because this is a law. So that goes there. And I end up having 4R plus R is equal to 75. And I get 5R is equal to 75. And I divide by 5. And I divide by 5. And I end up getting R is equal to 15. Yay. Beast mode, son. As we move on, now there's a problem going to be on your test. So all the people, shout out to all my spectacular people, amazing people that are watching this video because you really want to do well on this test. I'm proud of you, love you from the bottom of my heart. Yep, I mean it. All right, so it says solve by graphing. We're not going to graph. Boo to that. All right, so it tells us that the answer is -4, 1. So that what appears on the test is they're gonna give you a set of order pairs. I'm giving you a little, little hint. Give you an order pair, and they're gonna like, is this which one is the solution? Well, if this is the solution, everybody, if it's the solution, then it works for both equations. So when I say y is 1 is equal to -3 times 4 times -4 minus 2. Okay, so 1, if you put this in your calculator, -3 times -4 is 12. 12 over 4 is 3. So 3 minus 2 is 1. So 1 is equal to 1. It must work for both. And then y is 1 is equal to -4. That's my x. I'm plugging it in, plus 5. Please watch the video again if you don't understand what I'm doing. -4 plus 5 is 1. So that's the reason why it's the solution. So, but your problem is going to have several equations. And it can take a while. Putting these numbers into both equations and then multiplying these fractions. You have a calculator. Use your calculator, please. I mean, it's the reason why that's the solution because it works for both. If you put these numbers in, they will not be true. I'm just going to show you real quick. If this is x and this is y, and if I put 3 is equal to -3/4 times -2 minus 2. Well, that's actually 6 over 4. So this is 3 is equal to 6/4 minus 2. And that's clearly 6/4 minus 2 is not going to give you 3. So that's why this is wrong, y'all. All right, moving on. Okay, this problem right here, it says, what is the rate of change of the function showed on the graph and the rate of change of the function y equals 2x minus 10? And this is where we get into trouble, y'all, when we come to comparing these answers. It says, what is the rate of change of the function shown in the graph and the rate of change of y equals 2x minus 10? All right, so the rate of change is rise over run, right? Rise over run, rate of change, changing y, changing x. They're both the same thing. See, y'all hear this dog foot prancing around. All right. And then this is so I'm going down, even though I went that way, and so then hardly ever does that. So this is going down to, please pay attention to your units. So this is going down to and to the right 1. So the rate of change is -2 over 1. The rate of change here is 2 because the slope is with x. And so when I look at the problem, it says for the graph, the rate of change is -2, and for the equation, it is 2. For the graph, -2, for the equation is 2. That's why that's right. You're going to be able to compare other problems, but y'all, please, 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 please pay attention to your unit. The units here are usually what get you all in trouble. Pay attention to the units here, okay? And then just read the problem and just pick the right answer. You know, the rest of this stuff is crazy. It doesn't make any sense. All right. Now, this problem right here, I meant to erase this, so I'm going to do this real quick because Mr. O'Neill forgot to do this like he was supposed to. And I'm going to explain this problem because this problem jacked y'all lives up. All right, it says the equation 6x minus 12y equals A and 3x minus 6y equals B. A and B are constants. The two equations have infinitely many solutions. what is the relationship between A and B? So if it has infinitely many solutions, that means the equations are the same, y'all. So they are exactly the same. So 6x minus 12y equals A and 3x minus 6y equals B. How could I make this equation be this equation? Well, look, how do I make 3 become 6? Either add 6, I'm a slow God, add 3. How do I make negative 6 become negative 12? Well, you just can't add 3. So what is this? Basically, this equation right here is twice as much as this. So if I multiply A, which is what this equation is, if I multiply it by 2, it'll give me B, right? Or if I say, if the opposite of A, that is saying if I take A and divide it by 2, it'll give me B. But that's not an option. So that's y'all will see this problem on this test. Okay, that's how you do this. They're the same. So look at the equation and be like, what do I need to do to make this the same? That's all you have to do. Okay, so make sure you get that. Yep. All right. Moving on. Function one is this. Pascal starts with $100 in his saving account. He adds $50 per month. Let Y be the balance. So he starts with, this is the initial value right there. Okay, and he adds $50 per month. This is the rate of change or my slope. So my equation is y is equal to 50x. I have to hurry up. Plus 100, right? Okay, Raphael borrows $500 from his father. He agrees. Okay, so this is the equation right there. So which best describes the rate of change of each function? Y'all, he's okay, and he's paying his father back. That means he has to take money to pay back. So function one is positive. Look, function two is negative. Y'all don't miss that. I mean, it's not hard. It's right there for you. Don't miss this problem. The problem's gonna look a little different, but you have to break down the equation and just read the examples. It's there. It's right there. The slope is always with the variable x, right? If we compare the rate of change, the initial value of the y-intercept is larger than that one. You could have said that. All right. So in the graph below, time is shown on the x-axis and y-axis. The slope of a segment represents the speed during that interval. Which statement is true? The object is moving closer to its starting position most quickly between A and B. All right, this is the starting position. He's moving closer to the starting position. Okay, he's clearly going away, right? This is the starting place. That's a lie. You're a liar. Okay, let's go. What else is wrong? The object is moving farther away from its starting position most quickly between C and D. C and D, you see how not steep that line is? This is the steepest line. You're lying to us. The object is moving farther away from its starting position most quickly between D and E. What are you talking about? You're coming back, right? That means you're coming back, you're coming back, you're a liar too. So the object is moving closer to its starting position most quickly between E and F. You see how steep this is compared to this? Yep. Find the rate of change. When in doubt, find the rate of change. Okay? So that is down 1, 2, 3 over 2, 3 over 2. This is 1 over 2. 3 halves is greater than 1 half, right? Okay, 3 halves is greater than 1 half. You're not lying to us. You believe in the truth. All right, this problem will probably run out of time. Let me see how many I got left. Oh gosh, yeah, we're gonna run out of time. So I'm gonna make a second part of this video because y'all might need it. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to help y'all's life out because I'm going to run out of time, and I'm gonna do this video do these next two problems in the next video because y'all need this because I'm trying to prepare you for the test. So like I haven't done this in a while. Like always, it's been great. I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. Mr. O'Neal. We out. Beast Mode Productions will be back momentarily. Peace.